Thank you for joining me for another update. This one's coming from the shed, which has finally got the paints laid out. Ignore that, still working on the mess, but it's a lot better than what it was. Archive X collection there, various pigments, primers, varnishes, and that type of stuff. Decanted Tamiya paints on the drop bottles, and then of course then Vallejo, which would probably be my go-to going forward. But working on the paint job for the Outland TIE Fighter. Now, the original colour, as pictured there, is meant to be a mixture of this stormy sea grey and probably another lighter grey that sort of tone that down. Even though the base coat on the Archive X recommends this as is, that's probably a bit too dark. However, I looked at the SP Lark Grey, because when I primed the model with this Green Stuff World bog standard grey primer, I then went over it with pre-shadow in black. I wanted then to, I didn't quite think the stormy grey was going to look right, and I wanted to sort of give it that worn look, given the fact that the Outland TIE Fighter is featured in an era where the Empire has obviously lost its power and is set several years after its defeat. So, and looking at the footage from the original film, everything, because of the technology at the time, everything looked grey instead of the sea blue. So this is what I've gone with. Over the pre-shading, I've just gone over multiple light coats of the SP lettering. Now, I am really enjoying the results of this so far. The rust colour I'll explain at a later point, not today. I'm really liking the results so far on this. I think it really does tell that story, and not forgetting that there are several panels that need to be highlighted on this as well, in a darker grey. But I'm wondering, do I go over this with a dusting of a lighter grey or leave as is? I'm unsure, I'm unconvinced at the moment. But like I say, I love the story that the paint job tells about this TIE Fighter. Now, the plan is to sort of weather this up like it's been on Navarro, which, surprise, surprise, is another dusty planet. And obviously with the remnant forces of the Empire, it's more likely it's going to be sort of a degraded service. So my question is, do I do any more with this paint job, or do I call this base coat effectively done and then roll out the weathering? Opinions are always welcome, but like I say, this is meant to be from a degraded era. Admittedly, my paint job is a little bit more extreme than what was on the screen, but I really do like the results. Let me know your opinions, and see what we can do. But otherwise, I'm going to gloss coat this for now to protect it, and then we'll go from there. Cheers all.